Hello, trumpets, and welcome to song number 99, Take the Lead. This song teaches us a new note, and that new note is right here in the first measure, the half note, and it is a B. And what kind of B is it? Well, it's a high B. So we already know a few notes now that we can play with just our second finger pressed down. We recently learned F sharp with our second finger pressed down. And we learned high B with our second finger pressed down. And we can also play a low B with our second finger pressed down. So what does high B sound like? Well, here's high B. Second finger pressed down. It's a high note, so we need small hole and fast air. Here we go. So when I first played it, an F sharp snuck out, but I made the adjustment of making my embouchure, my lips a little bit smaller, and blowing faster air. Here's a high B one more time. And just so we can hear the difference, because we know how to play three notes with just our second finger pressed down, here's an F sharp. Here's low B. Back to an F sharp. And now high B. So we can play three notes with just our second finger pressed down. High B, F sharp, and low B. Make sure you really get used to hearing the difference between those three notes. And when you see them in music, we're playing the right note. Sometimes it's easy to push down the correct finger for a note, but we might not be using the correct hole size or air speed to get the right note out. Your fingers could be right, but the right sound might not be coming out. So get really used to making sure it's high B if it's a high B. Let's get into the song, trumpets. I'm looking at the rhythm for the first two measures. I see tas, I see two half notes, which are how many beats long? 2 beats long, and a TT. Let's read the rhythm of the first two measures. I'm also going to make sure our tempo is turned down to 70. Read with me. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta. That's our rhythm. Let's go over our notes. Well, we have G, 0 fingers down, high A, first two fingers, high B, our new note, second finger down, small hole, fast air. A high C, it's back again, 0 fingers down, small hole, fast air. Our TT is high B, second finger down, high A, 2 fingers down, and then we go to a G, 0 fingers down. Small hole and fast air for the entire first two measures. Let's play the first two measures now. Here we go. Alright, those two measures I feel really confident about. I've played tas, I've played half notes, and I've played TTs before. And I've played these notes in those two measures a few times. Now, the next two measures, they're not necessarily hard, but we got to make sure we're paying attention to the details. So let's look at the rhythms. I see TTs, I see tas, and I see one half note here at the end. That's going to be how many beats long? 2 beats. So let's just read our rhythm. And also, I see slurs connecting notes. Remember, notes connected by a slur, you have to play them in one breath. So we would read the first three notes, the rhythm like this. We go T-ya, T-ya. Because remember, we need to connect it with one breath. They're not individual notes. So it's not T-T-ta. It's T-ya, and then T-ya, and then ta, ta. Let's get used to hearing the difference and make sure when we see slurs, we have to slur notes. So let's read the rhythm for measures 3 and 4. Read with me. Ti-ya, ti-ya, ta, ta. Let's go over our notes. It gives us a hint that This F is F natural, and F natural is our F with our first finger down. All right, so now we can label these two. F sharp, middle finger, F natural, first finger. And then this song, we need to play an F natural with our first finger down. So we go, our TT is F natural, and then G, 0 fingers, and our Ta here is a high A, first 2 fingers down. These 3 notes are played with one breath, moving our fingers, not stopping your air. Our next TT is G, 0 fingers, high A, first 2 fingers, and then high B, second finger down. Same thing, these 3 notes played with one breath, move your fingers, don't stop your air. And then finally, our last measure, we have a high C, and then for 0 fingers, and then a high B, second finger down. These 2 notes are slurred. Do not stop your air between them. Just move those fingers, keep the air moving. And finally, our last note here is a high C. Let's play measures 3 and 4. And then one final thing, trumpets. Now we just need to play the whole song. Ready and go. Alright, trumpets, that's how we play song number 99, Take the Lead, and our new note, high B. If you have any questions, trumpets, please leave them in the comments or send me a message. Bye, trumpets.